Still got it, baby. 44. Living the dream.
How old are you? How young are you?
45 and May 1st coming, baby.
Oh, man.
Guinea pigged it.
You got to get it when there's a car right underneath you.
Redemption, baby.
You should see the beautiful afternoon on Thursday, April the 13th, 9th. And see how well I do with this 360 view. That is the Red Mountain, or the backside of the Sherwins, with Lake Mary in the foreground. Panning over to Duck Pass area in the Mammoth Crest, and coming into view Crystal Crag. And then further west is Mammoth Pass, Mammoth Mountain, and back to the Sherwins and Mammoth Pass, leading to the lower lakes basin. Thank you, Peter Mayforth and Dave Shadow, Matt Schott, Jeff Snedden, for all the hard work you and all of your staff has done up here at Tamarack. Get up here while you can, while they're still grooming. That was some raw footage from Thursday on the way to the Lakes Basin and out on Lake Mary with a great 360-degree view. There's so much snow in the Mammoth Crest, and the snow density is supportable enough to go off trail, because by Sunday will be the last day for grooming up at Tamarack. And you know, the age-old question this time of the year is, when's the best time to go skiing? When does snow get soft? Well, it depends on if you're down at the Eagle Run or at the top of the mountain. It is Friday, April the 14th, 2023. 4 days left to do your taxes. That was some raw footage from Lake Mary Road yesterday on the way to the Lakes Basin, and then out on Lake Mary. A great 360-degree view. There's still so much snow up in the Mammoth Crest, and the snow is pretty dense now. It's getting denser by the day as the freeze-thaw corn cycle started, and it's back in action as we had cold temperatures for the last 2 nights or early mornings. Temperatures well below freezing. That's what gets the corn cycle going, and the snow is pretty supportable. I went out onto Lake Mary, was able to skate. It wasn't too punchy, so it's just getting better and better by the day. And the age-old question this time of the year: when's the best time to go ride on the hill or anywhere? When does the snow soften? Well, watch the temperatures. Just watch the temperatures and follow the sun. It is Friday, April the 14th, 2023. Hello everyone, I'm Dan McConnell. Sun's rising at 6:23 a.m. and sets at 7:30 p.m. And after a couple of cold nights, the spring corn cycle is back on. It was 18 degrees down at Mammoth Airport this morning in the morning, 44 down at the Bishop Airport, and pressure is down at 29.85, even though high pressure is beginning to build into the area over the weekend. Lows in town and near the village were in the low 20s, the same at the top of Chair 22. It was 27 degrees up at McCoy Station and 17 degrees at the top. 10 to 20 mile per hour winds from the west-southwest. So again, follow the sun. Might not get above freezing at the top today, but even though that is true, the snow could still soften on the south and the west side of the mountain. On the Chair 14 side, late in the afternoon, could be really good. The weather forecast through the weekend is above average temperatures with highs in the upper 40s in town, with lows near freezing at night, perfect for corn snow growing season. And at McCoy Station at 9,000 feet, the highs will be just above freezing, and at the top, right around the freezing mark. So again, follow the sun. It's a hard question to ask, because when is the best time to go? Base depth up at the main lodge is 256 inches, McCoy Station 286, and still over 310 base depth at the top. Great spring snow conditions, but spring snow. So be aware and be smart, be safe. They're in full operation today. The pond skim is Sunday up at the Canyon Lodge area, with highs expected to be in the mid 40s at Canyon. And June is open today for a private event, but it's open to the public next weekend, as I have one more opening day and closing day next Saturday and Sunday over at June. 3 days left of grooming up at the Tamarack Cross Country Ski Center. I verified that. They'll be grooming on Sunday, and then they'll be working through the week next week to get some of the signs and the snow fencing out, so they might be doing a little bit of grooming as they go up and down, but officially they're closing on Sunday. So get up there and have some great cross-country skiing before they close. On this day in history, let's see, on this day in history in 1860, the first Pony Express mail arrived from St. Joe, Missouri to San Francisco in 1860. And you know, the Pony Express only lasted, I think it was less than a year. The first J.C. Penney store opened in 1902. That lasted for a long time, way longer than a year. Are they still in business, J.C. Penney's? 1956, the first commercial tape recorder was demonstrated in Redwood City in 56. Remember what a tape recorder is? 1981, the first Space Shuttle Columbia landed after a 3-day test run. And it's actor Rod Steiger's birthday, Loretta Lynn, Pete Rose, rapper DeBrat's birthday, or DeBrat. One way or another, it's probably DeBrat. Great name for a rapper. Also, it's a belated birthday. Happy birthday, belated birthday to Joni Lynch. Pretty sure it was yesterday. Today, it's Chris Pilkington's birthday, a coffee roaster extraordinaire. Steve Shatkin's birthday at Mammoth Coffee Roasting Company. I think maybe the best coffee in town. We should have a contest sometime. Also, it's Rebecca Faith Pagel's birthday. Happy birthday, Rebecca, Mom. And Mark Robitaille's birthday up in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Mike Licari's birthday from Mountain Motors, Mountain Motorhead. Mike Licari's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Aaron Hennessy Van Campen, who I saw yesterday. Happy birthday to you today. Jess Corral, a great friend of mine. Happy birthday, Jess. Allie Feinberg, also a really good friend. And my neighbor, Emily Forte's birthday. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Get ready for a beautiful weekend. Don't forget the pond skim on Sunday. Also the last day of grooming up at Tamarack. And here's a little bit more raw footage. We'll see you on the slopes.
Let's go, 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 go! Go, 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 go!